Warning, for the next 59 minutes, this show will not discuss politics, religion, or current news events. You can watch that subject matter on any other time slot. Our goal is to entertain you with meaningless chatter about movies, television, video games, or even a Cuban sandwich. So, if you feel like participating, call 254-7820, 254-7820. Who knows? You may even win a prize. Live from the TBCN studios, it's SpicoliTV. SpicoliTV.
Hello, and welcome back to the second edition of SpicoliTV, live back on the air. Thank you, Mr. AJ, for bringing us on tonight. Got Mr. Dean Chambers helping me out in the background. Good show earlier.
Thank you, sir.
Tonight's preface, we're going to talk about sports movies. I know there's a lot of them out there, and so bring what you got. 254-7820. We have the prize board back here behind me. Some good prizes on there tonight. Still have a $25 gas card. We have a $10 card to a, not a fast food, but a sit-down-and-eat restaurant.
Whoa, people actually sit
Yes,
down and
get
eat
to sit
anymore?
down. We have a $15 gift card to a local coffee shop around the area. And there's a cash prize on that board, so feel free to give us a call, and we're going to talk about sports movies all night. We'll start off with a brief... I couldn't find what I really liked in the 60s. There really wasn't a lot of literature. I know there was good sports movies back there, but I really didn't see a lot on as far as the internet goes. 70s, though, was just, wow, plethora.
Absolutely.
Started off with, North Dallas 40.
Great movie.
Nick Nolte and Mac Davis.
Yes.
Mac Davis?
Yeah,
the singer.
Yes, the singer.
The singer, Mac Davis.
There you go.
Yeah, good show, man. I really liked that movie. I thought they portrayed every aspect of football that what you thought it was. The go-behinds with the drug use and...
Well, you get a real feel of 70s football, like you said, man.
It was the starting era for the next year. Look, we got a live phone call already. Let's take it.
Let's do it.
SpicoliTV, you're live.
What do you say, boys?
Hey, Coco, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on? You talking 90s sports movies?
Any kind of, any 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, whatever.
All right, here we go. This is my favorite quote ever.
Go ahead, bro.
Every newspaper in this country's got to pick a finish dead last. Why don't we hang around here and give them all a nice big shit burger to eat?
That's Major League, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. You got it, pal.
Great movie. Have you seen all three of the Major Leagues?
What's that?
Have you seen all three Major League movies?
Yeah, the second two sucked. I just like the first one. That's it.
You didn't like the third one? I thought the third one was pretty good because of going back to the minors and whatnot. Some of the aspects.
It was like Police Academy.
That's the official rule, and they fucking suck.
Hey, watch the language, buddy.
What? Can't say fuck?
Nah. We're still in the 9 o'clock hour, which kind of makes it a family hour, so let's just kind of keep it on the down low, you know what I'm saying?
What time do I got to call back then?
Around 10. You got what else? Got any other ones? I know you're a big racing fan back in the racing movies, right?
What do you want? You want some Days of Thunder?
Yeah, let me hear it, baby.
Hold on. I got to get into character here, pal.
You got to get into character. Okay, we got 56 minutes. So.
The car's perfect. You can't pass it to the outside. I put special tires on it. They're staggered perfect. You can't pass to the outside.
That's a great comment. I love that. That was a great movie, man. They need to make another one with the same two actors. Robert Duvall was awesome. I mean, nobody could have coached him any better.
Yeah, he sucked.
So are you catching me live tonight for the first time?
What's that?
Are you actually watching the show tonight?
Negative. I'm winging it.
You're winging it. Okay, well, hey, you never know. Maybe one night you'll get out there and somebody will have it on the table.
Somebody that can get this damn show.
Yeah, it's out there, bro. We just got to dig through the airwaves and find it. All right, Coco, I appreciate the call.
Somebody that gets your damn show.
All right, man. Thanks for calling, bro.
I will see you, boss.
See ya.
I'm calling.
Good input tonight from Coco. I like that.
Parental guidance is suggested.
Parental guidance is suggested for some of the callers this evening. We apologize that for folks, but
with the way PG-13 is these days,
there's no really fine line anymore.
Now PG-13 was R back in our day. So
I'm telling you, it's amazing how we've made this stepping stone into the new era, as you were.
Well, I can remember the first movies I watched. Basically, probably the first 4 or 5 movies were generally movies with the hands over my eyes because I was like 5 years old and Godfather was in front. I can remember. Yeah, it was back then when they didn't get babysitters. I guess.
True.
So,
True.
Yeah, and you take kids all the time.
Let me ask you, 70s movies, Breaking Away. Were you familiar with that, bro?
Yeah, wasn't that the bicycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, the racing. Yeah, that was a decent movie.
Had, what's his name, Dennis Quaid.
Yeah,
and,
that was good.
Daniel Stern.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Kelly Leak.
There you go.
Was actually his name in the movie, I believe, was Moochie.
Moochie, yeah.
Was it Moochie?
I think it was Moochie.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a couple of, at least 4 or 5 months.
There's got to be a Moochie.
Good movie, though. I really liked the one kid who always wanted to be an Italian bicycle racist. And his father was down-home cracker from Indiana, and he started acting like he was Italian. He's like, "You're not Italian. Quit acting that way. How you doing, Papa?" Come on, that was
instead
great.
of French lick, it was Italian lick.
How about of course, Bad News Bears?
Now that was an outstanding movie, man. I loved that. I remember seeing that in the theater. That was what was that?
1976.
76. Yeah, that was a great movie. Loved that movie.
Walter Matthau.
Tatum O'Neal was in there.
She was awesome.
Yeah, she was.
She was the pitcher.
And oh man, remember the one kid, the stud kid, went on to like Return to Witch Mountain and stuff like that.
Kelly Leak.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't think of his real name.
Yeah, man, he was all over those movies. So. Yeah, Bad News Bears, man. Walter Matthau.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Just the whole storyline.
Yeah, I love it when he's throwing the ball to the kids and he's drinking the beer.
And he winds around and falls down. And he's drunk.
Yeah, that reminds me of my Little League coach. Yeah, picture this.
I think everybody had a Little League coach like that in the 70s.
Well, picture this. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. I'm in Little League. I'm standing out in center field.
They actually have Little League in Anchorage, Alaska.
Hey, we had to play in between snowstorms, but yeah, we had it for a very short period of time. So
a week.
Exactly. You kind of ran according to the weather, but I had a Little League coach with a hair lip. So I'm standing out in the outfield, and all of a sudden here, and I'd be out there going, and it's like, dude, it was so politically incorrect, man. But I was like, I couldn't understand where it was. I would just drive him up the walls, man. But I'm out there. It's bad enough I'm 300 feet away from the guy, but he's like,
he's talking to you, the hair lip at the top of his lungs, and you can't understand a word he's saying.
That was my Little League experience. It was like lost in translation.
I'm amazed that they actually have baseball in Alaska.
The greatest part about baseball in Alaska was
obviously it was in the summer.
Yeah, it was summer, but also thanks to global warming. When I went back 10 years ago, we had midnight leagues, man. I was
going to ask you about that.
We'd be out there at 2 o'clock in the morning playing baseball.
Because it's still light out.
Absolutely, man. It was surreal. You'd be out there barbecuing at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And did you have to act? I hate to get off the subject here, but
it's
these are questions I want to know about. Did you actually close off, paint your windows and everything to keep the sunlight from coming? Or was it?
Well,
it was overcast, though, right?
Well, what we had was like when I was in Anchorage in 77 to 85, you'd have probably about 9 hours of sunlight. And during the worst part, you'd have about 6 hours of sunlight, or it was like dawn. And then you'd have the summer where it was light all the time except for about 6 hours. So you'd have to light up. And picture this: if you work a graveyard shift at a job. I worked at a graveyard shift in Texas, man. I just threw a blanket over the window and I created dark.
I'm just amazed that you could be able to play sports and stuff.
Oh, you had to,
but
it was so great to be out there at 2 o'clock in the morning and you'd be playing baseball, going, "This is surreal."
I got it. It's mine. I can see it.
And here's the funny part, man. I'm out there one day, man, and I'm like, we're playing little, league, but we're also having a few libations like that. And I'm looking up and I'm thinking, is that the moon or is that the ball? Because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, man, and the moon's out. I'm out in center field, and I'm going, okay, I know I've had enough when I can't tell the difference between the moon or the ball, man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty surreal, man.
That's hilarious. 80s sports movies.
80s. But hold on, before we go to the 80s.
Let's stay in the 70s. Okay.
Okay.
Because there's a lot more.
Sticks to baseball for a second. Bang the Drum Slowly.
Saw it.
Robert De Niro.
Yes.
Very good movie. Excellent movie.
That was about the Yankees, right?
Yeah, very good. And just one of those really good, solid baseball movies.
Yeah. In fact, I believe it was on. Cable here.
Yeah, they play it every now and again. But that's one, folks. If you want to see a really good sports movie, Bang the Drum Slowly, and anything with De Niro is worth watching.
I like that. Good line drop
good
there.
one. Very much.
De Niro reference and everything.
Oh, hey, Ray